paints is empty modern plastic from Portugal. They were talking about paints mixed paints with wet palettes for 20 minutes. We are going to continue our miniature of the Gorka soldier from a fixed escape. And I'm going to show you the way I work with the paints and the mixed with wet palette. Some tips on the website work I'm going to show you on the website. And the best is exactly they will help for us to create the colors with the standard base of the colors. They are the blue, the yellow, the red, green, and for black, and for the white, white. And I'm going to show you some tips used. Hope you like it. And so let's go to the bench and work with the paints. Okay? Now we are on the bench and already put the paint, the colors. You see the red, the yellow, the blue, the green, white, black, and the flat flash gives the base I have used in the other video for you guys with the 3 coats, and we are going to do another 4 coats to uniform the figure. Like you see, you have to try to focus. Yes, you can see the details push up in 3 coats, but I'm going to do another coat to uniform the paint. Okay? But this is another step. Now we have the water here for wash the paint, a little brush detergent for cleaning brush, some paper to reduce the excess of the brush, and this is the workout is ready with the 4 coats of using paper and the sponge on the side, and the little paper we use in the kitchen for to cook, to give some moisture and the humidity to paint. You know that what I mean. Now we are going to work. I'm going to show you the site, the video site. I'm going to show you the image for you to see. And the site. And you see your color area. I can see. And this is the site you can write the color you need. For instance, I'm going to give you an example. I need for this miniature, and with the color dark earth to paint the part of the socks, the boots of the miniature, and we just I'm going to give you an example. And we click and we write dark earth. Just enter, and the site gives us very tones of dark earth, within oval, paint, rainbow, pantone, very lots of many forms of dark earth. We can choose anyone, but I'm going to choose this one here, for example, and we are going to see how I work with the percentages they give exactly in the color. Now we click in the color. Now you can see very accurate the specifications of the color. The code of the color in the system hexadecimal is the color, the difference with the more light, 25 more light here, 24 more dark, with the maroon here change the color, with the cedar brown turn to the other side, with the scales of the different grays, and the inverted color is turned into light blue. It's very accurate. And if it is more saturated, is 25 saturated, is give this tone of color. 25 desaturated is this color. The original color we are going to work is this in the middle, and we click in this color, it gives us another color, and this is the color we are working, and this is, they tell him, they, in the description, I'm going to read for you guys, is 34% of red, 25% of green, and 11% of blue. Is the exactly percentage for create these dark colors, in this case about 29. Now we are going to back to the wet palette, and I'm going to show you how I work with this. Okay, now I'm changing the camera for you can see. Just a few minutes. Now we have the camera, and now we are going to according to, we say, I will say a few steps ago, now we are going to 34% of red. We are going to tap a little bit, a little point of my tool, point here. The thought of red. Now, the present 25% green. Now we wash the paint, sorry, in a little bit. I'm going to a little bit of green, just moisten. You are going to see the changing, and is very approximate of the color with two colors only. I'm going to give a little bit of blue, okay? Now I'm going to show the two colors for you guys to see. And it's already ready. With some red. Here, see, as you can see, here is already dark brown with two colors. And we are going to put a little bit of blue. They say is 11% of blue, a little bit only, just molecule, no more, no less, just, and now we are going to change, and now is more darker with blue, and you can see the difference with the light. So I'm trying to focus on what you can see is dark earth. It's more darker than you can see. And I'm going to approximate the light for better. With you can see the color dark brown. Okay, and you see it's very useful this site of colors. The any cycle color palette is very good because they have thousands and thousands of colors and very different tones in the same color, and we can change the percentages and using that palette put in the miniature. This is a tip I used for, and if you see, you have the color base, red, yellow, blue, green. This is more for if you can like the color more light, you can use a little bit of white. I'm going to show you. A little bit of white and change its is very fast the change of the color. You can see it's more light. Darker is now turning into gray with white, like dust. You can see I'm going to paint a little bit in the paper so you can see the color. You can see the difference. And if you can put a little bit of black, I'm going to put a little bit of black, see the difference. It's going turning into very dark brown. See the difference? I already paint in the paper. See the difference? This is the white and this is with the black. You can see the difference. Very good site of colors in a very good help to have models. This is my tip for you, my friends. Now we are going to clean a little bit with wish detergent. Clean the brush, put the water. It is very important to clean it very good the brushes and they can treat well. As you can see, it's very clean. A little more of water to clean the rest. And we can roll the brush to shape to a fine point. You can see I'm going to show you approximate with the autofocus. You can see now it's clean and with a very good fine point. Hope you like it, this tip. It's the way I work. It's my experience along the years. I will make very lots of research in the websites. I work in the colors in my job, and for me, it's very common to work with paints. And this is my experience to help you in the miniatures and models, kits. Hope it will helpful for you, my friends. Now we are going to paint the miniature with the flat flash, and I have an image for you to see the reference for the miniature. I have I will take some notes with paints. This is the miniature. This is the Gurkha solder for my fix. This is the box of the solders. They are very different positions. And there is a reference to paint. These are the colors from the roll, and I take the reference, change in other colors. And a very good point here is I'm going to show you. In these colors I have here, they are different, and the possibility in the acrylics to work with different brands next to with each other. For example, the word here is Tamiya, the green is Tamiya 2, and the white Tamiya, flash Tamiya. The blue here is Modeler, Alejo. The yellow is AK Interactive, the standard, the orange cap. The black is Monocolor, Valero. Like you see, we can work with all brands with just respect the base of the colors. If acrylic is in a manual, this is very important to respect. In the other aspects, we can change the colors with some brands difference. There's no problem. It's the proof here. I have here the moisture. I'm going to do another example for you guys to see. Now we are going to the site and change to another color. For example, I'm going to write another color. In this case, I'm going to do a color. Is difficult to create, but it's not impossible, and I'm going to prove for you guys this color here. I'm going to change for just for you guys see the color I have here. If that is from AK gunmetal, it's in. This is a base. Gunmetal is a color. It's gray. What you can see, the color base is gray. That is a metal color. This is for a little bit different. But we in the side of this circular color pad, we can just write gunmetal. And they have here the color gunmetal. Now we choose the gunmetal. We are going to see it's the same thing I have explained the other color. We are going to the original color in the center. Now they give you the percent of the color, and this color is with 35% of red 37% of green and 39% of blue. And we are going to, here in the wet palette, I'm going to demonstrate the opacity of this, and we're going to change the camera so you can see. Now I'm going to put in the wet palette the colors they have told. The red 35, a little bit of red. Just clean the brush. 37 is almost the same, a little bit different with green. Now we are going to put the green. Just mix the two colors. We are changing the color. As you can see, it's turning in some gray green. And now the other color is blue, 35, a little bit of blue. I'm going to take a little bit of blue. And we are going to see the change of this. They turn into gray green, and we can see is not really the color where what it's with here. You can see here, so a little bit green. What we are going to do? We are going to take a little of black, initiate black, and you see the change of the color. Is already gunmetal color. But this is gunmetal in flat color. It's not metal. But we can create, I have a tip to create the effect of metallized, and you can see the difference. We're going to show you the bottle is a little bit approximate, and you can see the effect of the white we can simulate. It's not the same, but if we don't have the gunmetal, we can change with a little bit of this gloss varnish. For this reason why I'm going to use the A-cap, iterative gloss varnish. It's more brilliant. Just agitate a little bit. And we are going to do drop a little drop, and you are going to see a magic change. Now it's turning with the tone of metal. See the difference of this, and is very approximate of the color of the bottle original. In Dutch, as you can see, I'm going to approximate the color. You can see now it's gray with a little tone of blue. So a little bit difficult because sorry for the light. Here you can see now it's a little bit blue, but you can use a little bit of black to turn dark the color and see the difference with the varnish. We have, and now see the difference. It's more approximate. You can hear the color. You can see I'm going to feel the better position to see the color here. I can see it's very approximated with the bottom. And this is original in metal. And this is what Palet work with the standard paint and a little bit of varnish to create brilliant in the colors, give up the tone. Hope you like the tip and hope it's useful for you guys. This is my way to work with paints. I'm really testing very different ways, and we are always learning. Now we are going to clean a little bit the brush with the wish detergent to clean. It's very important always clean brushes to also with a little bit water. Now turn the brush with always a good shape. You can see clean and with good shape, fine point. And the brush will move along the ears. Now, now we are going to, like I say in the beginning of the video, we are going to work a little bit with the flat brush, the fourth coat I have told you guys. I am going to do another coat of flat brush to give a better coat for to begin in another video. No more friends. It's done. The first postcode, and we will see the difference in the watch. The slide, and you can see the difference. It's going to right, but you see the difference. The most focus, and it's very different from the first two and first. It is fourth in final four. You see the details here. The focus will show you this bit. Go to try to focus the video. So the camera straight a bit. Obviously, let's see the difference. Just focus. The camera is focusing on the bit. Now it's ready. So it's a little bit difficult because I'm going to approximate a little bit. Yes, now it's good. You can see I'm going to the miniature to see the difference of the detail. It's very different. Food coats, it's hot. To focus this camera. So very good details in the miniature. With the full quality, it's totally different. That's all, my friends. Hope you like the video and the tips for you. And see you in the next video. If you like the video, just give a like and subscribe to the channel if you like following the videos, okay? See you in the next video. All the best. Stay safe. See you guys. See you in the next video.